Oh, sure I'm okay. I love a good storm. I like to sit out in it. I like to experience it. The trouble with the younger generation is they don't want to experience anything. Nothing. All they want to do is sit home and experience everything on the evening news.
Hey, you know, I don't even have a TV. And besides, you know, at least I have enough sense not to stay on the rain.
Here you are.
Well, what's the scoop? Can we sail?
Sure, let's go.
I've been waiting for you forever.
Everything I found out about Julian seems to indicate that he's walking the straight and narrow. I just don't like the fact that he turned up in Port Charles so soon after Victor's death.
When we were investigating the mob, we never found out anything illegal about him at all. And don't forget that he helped Duke find me during the Grant Putnam business.
What about all the feelings he's probably dredging up?
Oh, you're my best friend, and I do love you, you know, but you mustn't worry about me all the time. Whether Julian was here or not, I'd still be thinking about Duke.
Mr. Lund, I presume. I'm Dr. Silva.
Doctor, I was assured my stay here would be confidential.
You may put your fears to rest. This is a very private clinic on a very private island. One of the reasons you'll pay me a substantial fee for my services is that your secrets will never even get to the Brazilian mainland. If you become my patient, the person you were before you came here, that person will die here.
Then you can do it.
Well, that depends on how much wish to have done.
I want a completely new identity. I don't want anything left that can link me to what I am now. And I don't want to be recognizable to people who know me from my past.
Now, that requires extensive surgery. Removing your fingerprints, of course, that's not difficult. But a new face, a new voice, these depend upon your bone structure. I cannot tell you how extensive the change will be without a thorough examination.
I'm ready to begin whenever you are.
The process will take time. It will be very painful.
No, Doctor, you're wrong. The life I lead now is very painful.
Well, Mary,
I'm off now, and I'll see you in the morning.
Catherine, I'd really be grateful if you didn't go. I'm already worried sick about Jimmy out there in this storm.
What about Iona? She's out there, too. Aren't you worried about her?
Oh, that one. She's probably cozied up to some fireplace in a fancy saloon, sipping one of her eternal creme de menthe. Catherine, if you would listen to the radio, you'd hear those
I
warnings.
listen to the car radio, and it's not a hurricane out there. I'll be fine. I'll drive very, very, very slowly. I promise I'll be careful.
Oh, you're so stubborn. You're going to drown on the highway.
I'm going to drown in a sea of love.
Oh, heaven help us all.
Thank you. See, the thing about Kate is that it's not that she's just a good musician. She's also a great person. What do you think? Right, thank you. And I think one of the problems is, well, the way I see it is just living in two places at once. What do you think about that? Just agree on something. Now, probably the way to fix this, the way to sort this problem out, is that if she simply moves in. What about that? Yeah. All right. We agree on this. Two things in one day. I mean, it wouldn't be such a bad thing. All we got to do is, say, move a little bit of this in here, find a bit of space for her, and voila, hey? First problem solved. Now, of course, there'd be a few changes. I mean, women being neater than guys and all. You agree? Yeah, I figured that. Fine. Well, you might have to start taking baths before dinner. How does that appeal to you? You know what's crazy about that idea? They have been known to kind of dull your blade down a little bit, but, well, All things aside, you know, it mightn't work out too bad, huh?
Three.
Ooh. 3 of us. On the other hand, there's a sort of a downside to it. I mean, maybe you shouldn't rush into something like this. I mean, maybe I should think about it. Maybe I should think about it a whole lot. Maybe in fact, we should actually forget about it. Why should we mess up a good team, eh? You and me, we need a third person.
Well, can it be done?
You have a very distinctive bone structure. It can be changed, yes.
Completely changed. I don't want any hint left of my old face or voice.
It can't be done. If you have the money and the tolerance for pain that would be necessary. You should think it over carefully, senor. If there's any other way you can get on with your life, I strongly suggest you consider it.
I have thought it over. There is no other way.
There's always another way.
No, not this time. There is no other way. My family's in danger. There are men, dangerous men, who would harm my family to get to me.
Well, then take your family and go into hiding.
Oh, you don't understand. I'm sorry. These men, they have resources. We convinced them that they'd killed me, but then they found out I was still alive. My wife and my daughter still believe I'm dead. They would use their ignorance against me, get me out in the open so they could kill me.
You will experience pain from my procedures that will make death seem like a comfort.
I'd be happy to die for my family. In fact, I'd rather be dead than to continue living without them, but it won't stop there.
Are you certain of this?
Yes. My enemies have already sent someone to be with my family that they don't suspect. There's this man, Julian, he's with them now. I'm the only one that knows he's as dangerous to them as he is to me. So you see, I don't have any choice. I have to do this. I have to return as an entirely different man, a man that neither my family nor my enemies recognize.
You will then kill these men?
I'll do whatever I have to do to protect my family. The expense and the pain are of no consequence. There's only one thing that's important. My family.